Yes. People, them, HM. Yeah, just a quick one. Yo, rest in peace, Fatman Scoop. You're a legend. You know, like, I, gee, I didn't even know this is how this thing happened. Like, you see what happened to Fatman Scoop, yeah? Obviously, he was on stage and, like, I just watched something and looking, like, just watching this thing, I'm thinking, like, he actually collapsed. Like, when was this? I think somewhere like around like I think it's been like nearly 2 years now or early last year. I can't remember. But for the haunted community, those guys, remember I posted when I fell off and I landed on my face, literally, yeah, and my lip was busted and stuff. But luckily for me, I got back up. Actually, there was a woman that she was like, I could just hear her like screaming, like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I got back up. My face was all numbed and itched. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of watching Fat Man Scoops one. It's kind of similar, you know, and with what I learned from what happened to me, I reckon if like I was to put out this kind of message, and even Fatman Scoop was to come across this, it could have saved them. Hence the reason why I'm doing this, if you get what I mean. So with Fatman Scoop's one, he was actually performing and he went to the back onto where the DJ stand was. And you could see him trying to hold on, yeah, and lean on the DJ's desk, like the stand, and then he collapsed. You see, while he was leaning there, you could tell he was exhausted, you know, and that's one thing that causes that, that passing out because you can actually save yourself, when you're exhausted like that, yeah, because with me, I was so exhausted because prior to that, I was doing like the jogging. You know what I'm saying? I was jogging, like 5 minutes, let's say 5 minutes before I passed out, I was jogging, yeah. And I went inside an office. And this office, there was so many people there. So during his performance, you see the crowd, like the atmosphere, that people sweating, like the condition of the place. As I said, with me, I went inside the office. The moment I went in the office, there were so many people in the office, like all of a sudden, I just felt sick and I was just sweating and I could just smell like, when there's so many people, you could smell their perfume, you could smell different kind of like, you know. So I just came back out. And when I came back out, I felt so dizzy. I just went bam, straight on the ground. That's exactly what happened to my man. So I thought to myself, wait, is this how this thing happened? So that means, so now I don't go to that office anymore. I'll wait outside for fresh air. Do you get what I'm saying? And with that being said, obviously, with me recording as well, so I went so weak here, I couldn't even like record a song, And as time went on, I was getting better. Do you get what I'm saying? So with Fatman Scoop, with this happening, how it could have been saved or how he could have been saved, yeah. You see, when he was screaming, yeah, and performing, he was performing just before he went up to to the DJ stand. You see, then he himself, he knew that he was drained. He knew that he needed to chill. You see, when this happened, it also happened when you haven't even got anything, like you haven't eaten anything. This time he's probably been drinking, right? When he's supposed to be like, you need to eat, you need to drink enough water, you know, you need to drink enough water, especially, I don't know if it's ever happened to him before. This is the reason why he just got like a sudden death kind of shock, you know. But for the people that this has happened to them before, or the people that it hasn't happened to you before, I'm telling you, just all the time, if you're going to do any kind of like like let's say crowd, you're going in the crowd or anything, or going to do some, just make sure you've got enough calories, you've got enough like water in your system, you've eaten, and also the moment you feel like any kind of exhaustion or any kind of like, you know, any kind of symptoms, stop whatever you're doing, because this is your life you're dealing with. Even if you have to sit down, you see, in Fatman's group situation, he went all the way up. So he even went up, making himself even more tired, climbing up the stairs to the DJ stand. You get what he was supposed to do? You see that stairs that he went up? He was supposed to sit on that stairs, sit on there, and just tell them, bring me water, bring me some water, bring me some water, and just sit there. Let the DJ play any of his hit songs and just hype it for him while he recovers. Yeah, he will just recover. He will recover, because after this happened to me, I was doing some filming. Yeah, and obviously now I kind of knew exactly what to look out for. Yeah, because this filming that I was doing after my incident happened, yeah, if I didn't know and kind of took some notes from what happened to me, I would have passed out again during that filming, because I was filming and that time I didn't have anyone like to do the run around. So I was doing everything myself, like getting the artists ready, you know, like setting up the camera, doing all this. But I had my water and I made sure I ate as well. But you know, when you've been there for like kind of 2 hours, you know, and you've been running around talking and stuff, the food start to like get out your system again. That means you need to, you know what I'm saying, eat like a bit, you know, you need to add a bit more calories, drink some water, you know. But for me, I thought I ate enough food, so I only had a bottle of water, like a big bottle of water. So I was filming, yeah, like, you know, I'm filming the artist now, and now I had to change my I had to change like the stand, yeah, the gimbal, and so I had to switch it around. So I was just about to do it, then I felt that dizziness again. I had the artist waiting and stuff, you know. Obviously, nobody really knew, but you know what? You know what I did? I just went and sat down. Yeah, I sat down while I was just relaxing, and I was trying to catch my breath. See, these artists that I was filming, none of them knew what I was going through, you know. I was so like, I was like, not dehydrated, but I felt sick again. Like I was thinking, shit. So I was just there, just relaxing, you know, and I called back my breath again. You know what I'm saying? So after I called back my breath again, then I got back up. Like I think it didn't even take that long. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to neglect my body, yeah, and thought that like it's minor, you know. My guy, how would I just passed out while I'm working? You know what I'm saying? This time now, obviously, I've already like this is business, isn't it? So I'm just sitting down and I'm just trying to catch my breath. Yeah, so I caught out my breath and then I finished off the shoot, you know. I drank some water, drank some water, drank some water, you know. While I'm sitting down as well, I'm setting up the camera, like, you know, with my best ability, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, just wrapped up after. And yeah, everything was, you know. But if I didn't know and took notes from the first one, HM, something would have just went horribly wrong. And I just hope that anybody that's listening to me, you know, whether it's happened to you before, whether it hasn't happened to you before, take this note, you know, because Fatman Scoop went down and didn't get back up again. As I said, it's same thing happened, and I took notes from it, you know, and up till now, using it to, you know what I'm saying, just in case, you know. So, yeah, I just hope that people watching this take notes from this video, and suppose it happens to you as well, then you will know exactly how to treat yourself or how to get back, how to get yourself back on track, because it's, yeah, it could have been saved. Watching Fat Man Scoops one, it could have been saved, but nobody was aware, you know, nobody was aware and nobody knew. Just like when I was doing my filming, none of the artists knew what I was experiencing. I just sat down. They, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, if you have to sit down, as I said, Fat Man Scoops one, he walked up the stairs. He could have just sat down on the stairs. Just sit down. Forget. Forget everyone. Forget what everyone is saying. Sit down. Sit down. Tell the DJ, yo, just play your song and just let the DJ take care of it. You know? But some people tends to neglect their body. When you neglect your body with what your body is telling you, you're going to experience it. And it's not a good, like, you know, if you neglect your body, you're going to experience it. This is not even the first, when like this has been happening from when I was young, actually. From when I was young, yeah. Like, especially, you know, when all of a sudden you wake up from your sleep, yeah, like you be feeling kind of sick. Even if you go to the toilet, you be feeling kind of like, even if you go to the toilet to do a number one, to wee, you be feeling kind of sick. Like, I mean, when you're standing up and weeing, you be feeling kind of sick. I don't know if it happens to anyone, but this has been like, this used to happen to me when I was young. So when I'm growing up and it was still kind of like, I'm thinking, rah, is this the like this the last result? Because when I used to be young and I used to feel sick like that, yeah, I was thinking, wait, so what will happen though? Because I'll feel sick and weak, kind of. But then when my incident happened, after I went to the office and I felt that kind of breeze and I felt that kind of adrenaline and I felt so sick, it's the kind of same feeling. And then I passed out after. So when that kind of sickness come and the dizziness kind of come as well, drowsiness, dizziness, the best thing to do is sit down and just take some breath. If you can drink as much water as you can, and I'm sure it will help. Send this video to the person that you love. Send this video to the person that you cherish. Let them watch this video and take notes. So when I was young and I used to go to when I used to wake up in the middle of the night, go toilet, and then I'll be feeling kind of like that kind of sickness. Like I was thinking, rah. But then one time I was in the gym as well. I was in the gym. This is way before like my incident happened when I passed out and landed on my face, bust my lip open. I was in the gym. I was just doing I was doing my arms, just doing some arms, and then I felt sick. I felt a bit dizzy. That one, I was like, shit. Nobody even told me. I just sat down. I was in the gym, like everyone is just banging up bare big weights and shit. Man's banging up the weights and that, and all of a sudden I felt sick. I just like sat down, just like this. I was just sitting down. It's like just sitting down, and caught my breath, and then go back to it. That time nobody told me this. So if I had taken my own notes that time when I was in the gym, I sat down. If I was to take the notes from that, I would have been able to save my own self from passing out and landing on my face. Because when I felt sick before I passed out, all I had to do, wherever it is, just sit down. Sit down. Even you have to sit down and open your, like, you know what I'm saying? Just sit down and relax. That's all. Sit down and relax. That is much better than you hitting your face on a public pavement where you're like vulnerable. You don't even know anyone. You're just walking, minding your business, going about your business, and then all of a sudden, bam, on the floor because you wasn't listening to your body. What your body was telling you, relax. Your body is telling you to relax. So, haunted community, take these notes. You already know. Hey, Chem, we're here for the people, just like how the people is here for we. This channel is for the people. So send this to your loved ones. Or take the notes. Take the notes down. And listen to HM, because this message is coming straight from above. FatmanScoop, rest in peace. To your family, our condolences to them. And we wouldn't want to see any artist. Gee, even on Spotify, you see on Spotify, for some reason, Spotify has got the playlist with me, FatmanScoop, Timberland. You get me? So I was thinking, wait, Spotify, how comes you're affiliating me with Timberland and FatmanScoop? Like every playlist that they send me that I check, FatmanScoop, Timberland, MC Big Phil, FatmanScoop, Timberland, Snoop Dogg, MC Big. So, like, obviously, like, I'm kind of in tune with FatmanScoop, and all of a sudden, this is shit mad. So I didn't really know what really happened until I watched the video. Then when I watched the video, I'm like, damn, it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. All what he had to do was to sit on that stairs. Don't even try to climb up a bit more, because your body is telling you, you're like, relax. Your body is shutting down, pretty much. Your body is actually shutting down. You yourself, your soul is active, yeah. You're active, but your body is shutting down, and you've got to listen to your body. Did you get it? Yeah. So send this video out. I'm not gonna make it too long. Yeah, this is just a HM message. Yeah, peace. HM. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, all of that.